Flying high inside the Mecca Muay Thai Lumpini Boxing Stadium. Rabindra Dhant picks up victory number 6.
And still undefeated, Rabindra Dhant making the most of the weight mixed martial arts bout. Rabindra Dhant looks to push forward, closes that distance well, hides the takedowns nicely behind some punches. See if he chooses to take this to the ground early.
Shine on One Friday Fights, and you're on track for the biggest martial arts platform in history, one championship. These two young men looking for that opportunity. Dhant again, we're going to come up the middle channel like you talked about with those knees. Every time Donga goes to level change.
Nice shot, but a beautiful defense so far early on. As Rabindra goes high crotch, tries to elevate Torebchi, but Torebchi's doing a good job of maintaining that base. He's holding the ropes with the foot.
Looks strong in their midst. What a dump from Rabindra Dhant. Another big takedown to start this second round. Right into side control there. What can Rabindra Dhant do? Was able to go into mount briefly in the first round. Nice job by Donga to hold Dhant in the half guard position. But not where he wanted to be to start the second round, Mitch.
Good positioning from Dhant, though, to flatten out Torebchi as he slides over into mount, turns him away from the ropes. Donga giving up that arm, almost gift wrapping it to the arm bar, but good job by Dhant to adjust. Looking for the arm triangle here. A little bit high. Let's see if we can settle this in. Drive that shoulder into the choke there. He's still in half guard, though, so
a little bit high. He needs to get this ear next to Donga's ear, but Dhant is strong. Sometimes just the right amount of squeeze, you can take out opponents. Donga doing the right thing, trying to get the elbow back inside, but submission attempt here from Dhant.
The right arm's coming up high into the chin, so the choke might be gone. He abandons it. Chooses to go with the elbows instead. Did good work in the first 5 minutes, Gianni, with those elbows in that ground and pound. Torebchi Dongak's tough, though.
Ultra tough Torebchi Donga. Not many professional athletes in Nepal. This one could be a door opener for the rest of the Nepali MMA athletes. Rabindra Dhant representing well. Framing off with the forearm again. Short ground and pound here from Rabindra Dhant. He's popping up now here to his feet. Nice job, though. Chooses to pass the knee through instead of popping up and landing some big shots. Control.
Yeah, let's see Donga release these grips and start pushing down on the legs. Just create a little bit of space. He's explosive. He's a good scrambler, but here in mount, you got to do a little bit more, especially now. You're deep into the round. He's looking like he might get his back taken here. Not punching from the mount position. A lot of power in those shots, but they are adding up.
Short strikes. Dhant is trying to get that leverage. He wants Torebchi to turn, but Torebchi knows that. Great use of the ground and pound. You see him trying to set up that. Oh, that's a nice right hand there from Rabindra.
Torebchi needs to start pushing down on those legs. Accept the fact that he's going to get smashed in the face. Push down on those thighs to get that space. This type of escape, this sit-up escape, is not something they teach you in BJJ, but he is limiting the space at which Dhant has to deliver ground and pound. So I can't, knock him for his effectiveness of avoiding the ground and pound, but he's gonna have to create a little bit of space here. Pop one of those legs out, work his way back up, and he pulled him right back into mount. Great balance showcased by Dhant.
Well, that's exactly what Dhant needed. He needed to flatten him out so he can create this leverage for the ground and pound.
This is how Dhant's gotten 4 of his victories, just beating up opponents on the ground. 4 TKO victories to his credit. Loves the takedown. His other win is by rear naked choke, and he looks to be setting up number 2.
Every athlete here in One Friday Fights is eyeing that one prize, Mitch, a spot in the world's top martial arts league, one championship. Rabindra Dhant off to a good start. Great ground and pound and control again. And a Nepali representative.
But Koren Dongak survives 10 minutes. And we get to see a third and final round of this flyweight mixed martial arts contest.
Take a look at the replay here, Mitch. This is the right hand landed by Dongak. We see Dhant immediately look to clinch and land the big knees up the middle. And then on top again. Rabindra Dhant has been suffocating with his ground and pound. There's a nice straight left there by Dongak, a man with over 300 amateur kickboxing bouts, but unable to let a lot of the offense go right now because of the grappling on display here from Rabindra Dhant.
Yeah, Dhant does a beautiful job of closing the distance, disguising the takedown with hands. I'd assume you want to get this fight back there as quickly as possible, but you can't just dominate, Gianni. You really have to show the ability to excite fans and put on bonus-winning performances. If you want to punch your ticket to the big show, if you want to get to that upper echelon of the martial arts world, you have got to put on spectacular performances, and now is when Dhant needs to turn it up and stop this Russian machine that's trying to let go. I like the leg kicks. I really like the Dongak leg kick.
But on the other side, Dhant with the forward pressure, closing the space of Dongak. Dongak needs space to let his combinations flow, but so hard when you have a fighter coming right at you. Nice entry again from Dongak, from Rabindra Dhant, excuse me.
Good timing on the leg kick to put Dhant on the mat. This is what Dongak needs. He needs to start putting some combinations together. He's not out of this fight. Matches are not judged round by round. A match is judged in its entirety. So Dongak still's got a shot, but he's got to stop this takedown. But he doesn't.
That was a beautiful entry there. Rabindra Dhant slips the right hand, gets into the entry and drives Dongak right back into the mount position. This is a bad spot. Arms both pinned. Dhant is going to let go with some ground and pound. 4 TKO victories, all from the ground and pound position. Rabindra Dhant is dangerous here.
This might be the beginning of the end for Koren Dongak here. If Dhant can turn it up, he might be able to get Dongak out of there.
Look at the hand trapping there as well. Trapping the wrist of Dongak, making it hard for him to pop back up. Nice technique there shown by Rabindra Dhant.
Kemp Chang's giving Dongak every opportunity, but this might be it, and it is.
What a victory for Rabindra Dhant. Picking up a TKO in the third round and a Nepali